Hey everyone, I'm diving into a topic today that's been making quite a splash, and it all started with Google's AI chatbot, Gemini, so let's break it down. Recently, Gemini has been slammed for some pretty controversial statements about Memorial Day, and I know this is a sensitive topic for many, so let's tread carefully. Alright, here's the lowdown. The Media Research Center, a conservative media watchdog, asked Gemini if Memorial Day is controversial. Gemini responded with a yes, explaining that Memorial Day carries a degree of controversy due to several factors. First off, Gemini highlighted the historical context, stating that during the Jim Crow era, Memorial Day observances became predominantly white, often overlooking the contributions and sacrifices of black service members. This historical exclusion is a sensitive point, and it's easy to see why. Then, Gemini went on to say that Memorial Day is often intertwined with national identity and patriotism, which can be complex and controversial for individuals with differing perspectives on American history and foreign policy. Now this is where things get really heated. Gemini also touched on the glorification of war, arguing that focusing on military sacrifice can inadvertently glorify war rather than solely honoring the fallen and reflecting on the cost of conflict. This viewpoint stirred up a lot of emotions, and not everyone is happy about it. Now a Google spokesperson stepped in clarifying that Gemini's responses do not reflect Google's opinions, and that Gemini, like many AI models, is trained on content from the web. They emphasized that Google honors the sacrifices of America's service members on the Google homepage every Memorial Day. But the controversy doesn't stop there. Fox News Digital asked Gemini the same question and got a similar response, with Gemini pointing out that while the primary purpose of Memorial Day is to honor U.S. military personnel who died while serving, the history of the holiday does have elements that can be viewed through the lens of race. Gemini mentioned the continued observance of separate Confederate Memorial Days in some southern states honoring those who fought to preserve slavery, which is seen by many as racially insensitive and a painful reminder of a divisive past. The chatbot further explained that while honoring fallen service members is not inherently racist, the historical context, selective narratives, and the existence of Confederate observances mean that the history and observance of Memorial Day have been intertwined with racial issues. This has sparked a lot of debate and criticism, with people questioning whether Gemini's responses are biased or whether they reflect uncomfortable truths about American history. So what do you think? Is this controversy warranted? Are we just scratching the surface of a deeper conversation about history and memory? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Catch you in the next one. Peace.